Listen up. If you're over 60, the cup of coffee you drink every morning could be silently destroying your health without you even knowing it. One type of coffee can spike your bad cholesterol by 45 points in just 4 weeks, putting your heart in the danger zone. Another has been shown to be linked to a 72% increased risk of stroke in older adults. What's the most dangerous part? These types of coffee are still marketed as heart-healthy, still line supermarket shelves, and millions of people over 60 still drink them every day, completely unaware that each sip may be quietly damaging their heart, brain, and kidneys. But here's the good news. Coffee isn't the enemy. In fact, if you choose the right kind, it can be a miracle elixir, protecting your memory, keeping your muscles strong, and even extending your lifespan. In today's video, I'm going to expose the 5 most harmful types of coffee that people over 60 must avoid at all costs. And more importantly, I'll reveal the 4 best types of coffee you should drink every day to keep your heart healthy, your brain sharp, and your body energized. So don't look away, because even missing 1 minute could mean continuing to drink the kind of coffee that's stealing your health and shortening your life. The 5 worst coffees for people over 60. Worst coffee number 5. Canned energy coffee drinks. Have you ever seen those canned energy coffees lining supermarket shelves? The labels are always shouting enticing phrases like super alert, explosive energy, or instant focus. But if you're over 60, these drinks are basically ticking time bombs for your heart. Here's the truth. These canned coffees don't just contain sky-high levels of caffeine, often double or even triple that of a regular cup, but are also loaded with taurine, guarana, and all sorts of other stimulants. The result? Your heart races faster, your blood pressure climbs higher, and your brain is pushed into a state of constant stress. In 2021, the Journal of the American Heart Association published a shocking study. Older adults who regularly consumed these energy coffee drinks had twice the risk of developing arrhythmia compared to those who didn't. And arrhythmia at this age is no joke. It can lead to heart failure or a sudden stroke. And don't think a small can is harmless. Younger bodies might tolerate the overload for a while. But after 60, when your heart, liver, and kidneys aren't as strong, every can is like throwing gasoline on a burning fire. If you really need a boost, go for a cup of pure black coffee. No sugar, no additives. It's enough to wake you up without turning your heart into a hostage of chemicals. Worst coffee number 4. Flavored instant coffee packets. This might be the most familiar type of coffee for many people. Just tear open a packet, add hot water, and you've got a sweet-smelling cup of vanilla, hazelnut, or caramel-flavored coffee. Sounds convenient and harmless, right? But the truth behind these tiny packets might be quietly sabotaging the health of anyone over 60. The first issue lies in the chemical additives. Most flavored instant coffees contain a substance called propylene glycol. It might sound unfamiliar, but it's actually a byproduct of petroleum. It's used to dissolve artificial flavorings. Younger bodies may be able to process some of it, but in older adults with weakened kidney and liver function, it can accumulate and place toxic stress on detoxifying organs. But that's not all. Many instant coffee packets also contain hydrogenated vegetable oils, a hidden source of trans fats. These are the silent killers that raise LDL, bad cholesterol, create plaque buildup in arteries, and significantly increase the risk of heart attacks. A 5-year study published in the American Journal of Clinical Lipidology found that daily consumption of products with hydrogenated oils raised the risk of heart attack in older adults by up to 28%. What about sugar and artificial sweeteners? Common ones like sucralose and acesulfame potassium are known to disrupt gut microbiota. This leads to poor digestion, chronic inflammation, and a weakened immune system, a hidden pathway to a range of chronic diseases. The most dangerous part? These instant packets are often marketed as convenient, low-fat, or sugar-free, masking the truth. For people over 60, it might feel like a light and easy option, but internally, your heart, kidneys, and immune system are bearing the brunt day after day. If you want a touch of flavor in your coffee, go natural. Add a pinch of cinnamon, a drop of pure vanilla extract, or a bit of unsweetened cocoa. Just a few simple changes, and you can enjoy delicious flavor without turning your coffee into a slow-acting poison. Worst coffee number 3. Coffee with artificial non-dairy creamers. For many people, A cup of coffee just doesn't feel complete without that smooth, creamy swirl on top. And for those who are lactose intolerant, non-dairy creamers seem like the safe alternative. But here's the shocking truth. That velvety white creamer might be more dangerous than the coffee itself. In reality, most artificial creamers contain no real dairy at all. They're a chemical cocktail of hydrogenated vegetable oils, artificial colors, preservatives, and modified sugars. Sounds innocent enough, but for people over 60, these additives can be seriously harmful. One common ingredient is titanium dioxide, used in paint and cosmetics, to give creamers that smooth, white look. A study published in the Journal of Toxicological Sciences found that titanium dioxide can damage DNA and accelerate cellular aging within just a few weeks of exposure. Imagine adding a little paint to your coffee every day. How long do you think your body can take it? And then there are the hydrogenated oils, loaded with omega-6 fatty acids. When omega-6 levels outweigh omega-3s, it sparks widespread inflammation. A report in Aging Cell revealed that older adults with high omega-6 levels scored 31% lower on memory tests than those with balanced nutrition. In other words, artificial creamers might be quietly sabotaging your brain health. Let's not forget the hidden sugars, like maltodextrin and corn syrup solids, which cause blood sugar spikes, leading to fatigue, dizziness, and stubborn belly fat. Many assume a big belly comes with age, but it's often a direct result of dietary toxins. The solution? Simple. If you like creamy coffee, choose organic whole milk. The healthy fats help your body absorb vitamins. Or opt for unsweetened almond or oat milk fortified with calcium and vitamin D. Better yet, train yourself to enjoy pure black coffee. Just add a pinch of pink Himalayan salt to smooth out the bitterness and give your health a real boost. That innocent-looking swirl of creamer may seem harmless, but for anyone over 60, it could be accelerating aging and memory decline. Don't let a tiny habit steal years from your life. Worst coffee 2. Decaf coffee processed with chemical solvents. Many people over 60 think, I'll switch to decaf, it'll be safer. No more heart palpitations, no insomnia, better blood pressure. Sounds logical, right? But here's the disturbing truth. Most decaf coffees on supermarket shelves are made using toxic chemical solvents, and they might be silently damaging your health every single day. The most common method uses a solvent called methylene chloride. Yes, the very same chemical found in paint stripper and metal cleaners. Manufacturers often claim that the chemical evaporates during roasting. But a Stanford University study found detectable levels of methylene chloride still present in many popular decaf brands, below FDA limits. Yes, but legal doesn't mean safe. Here's why that's alarming. The EPA, Environmental Protection Agency, has classified methylene chloride as a probable human carcinogen. It can cross the blood-brain barrier and disrupt mitochondria, the energy factories of your brain cells. When mitochondria weaken, symptoms like memory loss, dizziness, and confusion begin to appear, often mistaken for normal aging. But they may actually be slow poisoning from your daily decaf. It doesn't stop there. The liver and kidneys, which already function less efficiently after age 60, have to work overtime to filter out this toxin. A 2022 study showed that even low-level exposure to methylene chloride for just 14 days caused liver inflammation in lab animals. For older adults with compromised liver or kidney function, drinking solvent-processed decaf daily is like storing poison in your system over time. So what's the solution? Look for decaf labeled Swiss water process or methylene chloride free. The Swiss water method uses only water, time, and temperature to remove caffeine. No chemicals involved. For maximum safety, choose organic decaf, which is free from both solvents and pesticide residues. When done right, decaf can be a great companion after 60. But when done wrong, with chemical solvents, it becomes a hidden enemy, chipping away at your memory, liver, and kidneys day by day. Worst coffee 1. Unfiltered boiled coffee, e.g., French press, Turkish coffee. Have you ever enjoyed French press, Turkish coffee, or old-fashioned boiled coffee? Many believe these brewing methods preserve the richest, most authentic flavors. But for people over 60, this is the most dangerous type of coffee you can drink. The reason lies in a compound called cafestol, found in coffee oils. When you skip using a paper filter, Cafestal goes straight into your cup. And here's the problem. Cafestal directly stimulates the liver to produce more LDL, bad cholesterol. Just 4 weeks of drinking unfiltered coffee can spike LDL by as much as 45 points, enough to push your heart into the red zone. A 2020 study published in the European Journal of Preventive Cardiology concluded that people who drank unfiltered coffee had a 30% higher risk of cardiovascular death compared to those who drank filtered coffee. That's not just a statistic. It's solid proof that this familiar brewing method could be quietly shortening your lifespan. For people over 60, whose arteries naturally stiffen with age, adding Cafestal is like pouring gasoline on a fire. Arterial plaque thickens, blood pressure rises, and the risk of heart attack or stroke can strike without warning. What's more, unfiltered coffee retains more acids, which can lead to acid reflux, ulcers, and impaired nutrient absorption. If you're using old aluminum pots, there's even the risk of heavy metal leaching, a further burden on already weakened kidneys. The good news? The solution is simple. Just use a paper filter. A basic drip machine or pour-over setup is enough to trap most of the Cafestal while letting the heart-healthy antioxidants pass through. You still get bold coffee flavor, without the hidden dangers to your heart and brain. Remember, coffee isn't the enemy. The method of brewing is what matters. If you've been drinking unfiltered coffee every day, consider switching starting tomorrow, because every delay is like adding another brick to the wall of cholesterol in your arteries. As you've just seen, not every cup of coffee is harmless. Some types, despite seeming natural, convenient, or even healthy, can quietly weaken your heart, cloud your memory, and increase your risk of stroke in just a matter of weeks. Sounds scary, right? But let me make one thing clear. Coffee is not the enemy. The problem lies in the type of coffee you choose and how you drink it. Here's the good news. There are types of coffee that are not only safe, but scientifically proven to offer powerful benefits, protecting memory, preserving muscle strength, supporting digestion, and even extending your lifespan. So, what are the 4 best types of coffee that people over 60 should drink every day to turn their morning habit into a daily dose of wellness? Let's start with the first one. Best Coffee 4. Safi Arabica Rang Vua, Organic Medium, Roast Arabica. Nu ko mot loide Safi matwa muon kuyen, how het nu boy trend 16 in wong. Ti du chin la Arabica Rang Vua hu ko. De la loide Safi ko hung 6 jo han. It dang gat, bakwan trong han het. Chuan yu hop chat tu neen bao vesuc ko. Kok voy hat robusta. Von ri han and hung new caffeine vada gay tim dap and han. Arabica tu neen chua, hem luong chlorogenic acid chow han. De la mot chat chong oxy hoa man me. Ko hai tsung dung dac beat, quan trong cho tuoi jia. Thursday not. No jiam veem am I trong ko the. Thursday veem neem tam lang lam hong mok mao. Lam kop, kung va gay ra new bin man tin. Thursday high. No jup ko the su ly duong huyet tot han. Non and hung con tang duong and got keen ban met moi. Chong mat va dan tu duong type 2. Mode Ingian Q Nam 2021 Dang Trend Tap Chi Nutrients Cho Thay. In Hung Nuoi Lan Tuoi Wong, Du Dan Tu Tach Arabica Moi, Gay Ko Noi Ko, Tu, Duong Type 2 Thap, Han 27%. Dong Loi Kak Chi, So Veem Trong Mao Kung Jiam Toi 19%. Nia La Chi Kan Due Tri Thoi Quan Wong Loide Safi Nai. Banda Tu Bao Vi Tim Mak Va Kim Sot, Duong Huyet Mot Catch Tu Neen. In Hung Ko Mot Bi Mat Manu Nuoi Bo Qua. Ongwan Nuok Fat Safi. Nu Ban Dung Nuok Mai Chua Lok. Safi Qua Ban Ko the Chua Them Chi. Dong He Cielo. In Hung Chat Tich Tu Lao Gay Se Lam, then Va Neo Sui Yu and Han Han. Vive, Nu De Chan Arabica Hu Ko. He Chik Chan Rang Ban Kung Fa Bang Nuok Lok Sach De Ju Duok Ton Bo Loyich. Catch Tot Not De Wong. Dung Fluong Fap, pour over Hoke Drip Voy Jiri Lok. Vjiri Lok Se Ju Lai Cafestal. Hop Chat Lam Tang LDL Cholesterol. In Hung Van De Kak Chat Chong Oxy Hoa Di Qua. Wang Din La Lua Chan Toi Yu. In Hung Nu Ban Tik 6 Bo. Hey Them Mot Chut Sua Toi Hu Ko Hoke Sua, Yen Ma Kong Duong. Va Thay Vi Duong. Hey Thursday Mot Num K Ceylon. Voa Tao Hong Tom. Voa Jup Can Bang Duong Huyet. Voy Arabica Rang Voa Hu Ko. Moi Tach Safi Kong Chi La Mot Thoi Quen Bui Sang. Malai moti lu thuak bo cho timmak, tri novacie kop suong. Best coffee number 3. Cold brew. Gentle on the stomach and protects your eyes. If you've ever experienced acid reflux, stomach burning, or bloating after drinking hot coffee, I've got great news for you. There's a way to enjoy coffee that's gentle on your stomach without sacrificing flavor. It's called cold brew. Unlike traditional brewing that uses hot water, cold brew is made by steeping coarse ground coffee beans in cold water for 12 to 24 hours. It may sound time-consuming, but the payoff is worth it. Cold brew has up to 70% less acid than hot coffee. For people over 60, that's a big deal. Less acid means less reflux, reduced risk of ulcers, and a smoother digestive experience. But that's not all. Cold brew retains more antioxidants, especially chlorogenic acids and melanoidins. These compounds have been shown to protect blood vessels, prevent arterial plaque, and even support eye health. In a 5-year study, older adults who regularly drank coffee rich in melanoidins had a 31% lower risk of macular degeneration, a leading cause of blindness in old age. So just one cold brew a day can help care for your heart and preserve your vision. Another plus, cold brew contains up to 250% more magnesium than hot brewed coffee. For those over 60, magnesium helps maintain a steady heartbeat, strengthens bones, supports muscle function, and prevents nighttime leg cramps, a common issue at this age. In fact, doctors at Mount Sinai in the U.S. tested cold brew on 400 older patients with acid reflux. The results were stunning. 89% were able to drink coffee again without discomfort. For many, it wasn't just about the coffee. It was about getting back a morning joy they thought they had lost. Simple cold brew recipe. Use 1 cup of coarse ground Arabica beans. Steep in 4 cups of cold, filtered water. Refrigerate for 18 to 24 hours. Strain through a paper filter or fine mesh. Store in a glass bottle. Keeps in the fridge for up to 2 weeks. To enjoy. For a light morning brew, dilute 1:3, 1 part concentrate to 3 parts water. For a stronger afternoon pick-me-up, use 1:1. Still smooth, still stomach-friendly. Cold brew isn't just a trendy way to make coffee. It's a smart solution for people over 60 to keep enjoying coffee without digestive backlash. And beyond that, it transforms your cup into a daily dose of eye, bone, and heart protection. Best coffee 2. Coffee with collagen peptides, for stronger joints, firmer skin, and leaner muscles. Picture this. You're in your 60s, starting your morning with a warm cup of coffee. But this isn't just any coffee. With every sip, you're not only waking up your mind, you're also nourishing your joints, slowing down skin aging, and supporting strong, lean muscles. Sounds like a far-fetched ad? It's not. That's exactly what coffee combined with collagen peptides can do. Collagen makes up about 30% of the protein in your body. It acts as the biological glue that holds your bones, joints, muscles, and skin together. But after age 50, your natural collagen production declines by 1 to 1.5% every year. By 60, this drop becomes noticeable. Your joints crack, stairs feel steeper, wounds heal slower, and your skin loses its firmness and elasticity. That's where collagen coffee comes in. By adding collagen peptides to your morning brew, you're giving your body a form of collagen that's already hydrolyzed, making it far more absorbable than regular collagen. These peptides deliver vital amino acids like glycine, proline, and hydroxyproline, the building blocks your body needs to rebuild cartilage, tendons, and connective tissues. In a 2020 study published in the Journal of Clinical Nutrition, 200 adults aged 60 to 75 took 10 g of collagen peptides daily for 6 months. The results were impressive. 40% saw improved joint flexibility. They could walk farther with less pain. 25% reported reduced muscle soreness after physical activity. And most notably, hip bone density increased, lowering the risk of dangerous fractures. And it's not just about joints and bones. Collagen also benefits your skin. Many assume wrinkles and thinning skin are inevitable after 60. But consistent collagen supplementation has been shown to boost skin elasticity, helping keep it firm, smooth, and youthful. How to use it? Brew your coffee as usual, preferably organic, medium roast Arabica with clean filtered water. While the coffee is still warm, add 1 scoop, about 10 g, of collagen peptides. It dissolves instantly. No taste, no smell, no change to your coffee's flavor. Drink it in the morning or before light activity. Caffeine helps improve blood flow, delivering collagen to joints and muscles more efficiently. Collagen quality matters. Choose peptides from grass-fed bovine or marine collagen, and look for heavy metal-tested certifications to ensure purity and safety for older adults. Just one scoop of collagen in your morning coffee can turn a simple habit into a powerful anti-aging therapy, keeping your joints fluid, your muscles strong, and your skin radiant. A small change, with big benefits for life beyond 60. Best Coffee 1. Coffee with MCT oil and Ceylon cinnamon, brain, heart, and muscle fuel. Imagine this. You sip your morning coffee, and within 30 minutes, your mind is clearer, your memory sharper, and your energy steady, without the jittery spike or the crash that usually follows a regular cup. That's exactly what happens when you combine coffee with MCT oil and Ceylon cinnamon. Why MCT oil? MCT, medium-chain triglycerides, is a special type of fat extracted from coconut oil. Unlike regular fats that go through lengthy digestion, MCTs are absorbed quickly, head straight to the liver, and are converted into ketones, a clean energy source for both the brain and muscles. This is especially important after 60, as the brain naturally becomes less efficient at using glucose for fuel. This energy shortfall often leads to forgetfulness, brain fog, and trouble focusing, symptoms many mistakenly accept as normal aging. But by providing ketones through MCT oil, you're giving your brain a stable, powerful fuel alternative. A 2021 study published in Frontiers in Aging Neuroscience found that older adults who supplemented with MCT oil daily improved their memory and cognitive flexibility by 31% in just 8 weeks. So instead of watching your memory fade, you might actually bring it back just by adding a spoonful of MCT oil to your morning coffee. What about Ceylon cinnamon? Most people are used to cassia cinnamon, the cheap kind sold in supermarkets. But cassia contains high levels of coumarin, which can be toxic to the liver with long-term use. Ceylon cinnamon, often called true cinnamon, is different, milder, naturally sweet, and safe for daily consumption. Ceylon cinnamon contains cinnamaldehyde, a compound known to improve insulin sensitivity, lower blood sugar, and enhance circulation. A 2022 meta-analysis in diabetes research and clinical practice showed that daily use of Ceylon cinnamon reduced fasting blood sugar by an average of 18 milligrams per deciliter and triglycerides by up to 30%. In other words, just a pinch in your coffee helps protect your heart and regulate blood sugar, 2 major health concerns after 60. How to make this super coffee? Brew a cup of clean black coffee, preferably organic medium roast Arabica. Add 1 teaspoon of MCT oil, about 5 to 10 milliliters. Add 1/2 teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon. Blend for 20 seconds using a handheld frother or blender. The result? A smooth, latte-like coffee that's naturally fragrant and easy to drink. Within 20 to 30 minutes, you'll likely feel mentally sharper, more focused, and energized without the crash. Many people report feeling less joint stiffness, better weight control, and a noticeable lift in mood after just a few weeks. This is what we call the ultimate morning brew, a coffee that not only wakes you up, but nourishes your brain, supports heart health, balances blood sugar, and keeps your muscles strong. A small cup, with benefits bigger than most supplements. Now you know the truth. Not every cup of coffee is harmless. Some types, like canned energy coffee, flavored instant packets, artificial creamers, chemically decaffeinated brews, and unfiltered boiled coffee, can silently damage your heart, brain, kidneys, and accelerate aging after 60. But here's the good news. You also know smarter choices, like medium roast organic Arabica, gentle cold brew, collagen coffee to protect your joints and skin, and supercharged coffee with MCT oil and Ceylon cinnamon to support memory, stabilize blood sugar, and deliver lasting energy. The most important message I want you to remember is this. Coffee is not the enemy. It can be one of your greatest allies in aging well, if you choose the right kind and drink it the right way. So tomorrow morning, as you prepare your coffee, ask yourself, is this cup nourishing my health, or quietly stealing years from my life? If this video helped you, don't forget to hit the like button to show your support and share it with friends and loved ones, because sometimes a small change in coffee habits could be enough to protect someone's heart and memory. And I'd love to hear from you. What kind of coffee are you drinking every day? After watching this, are you thinking of making a switch? Drop a comment below. I read and reply to everyone. Don't forget to subscribe to Senior Vitality Now, where every week I share simple, science-backed tips to help you live healthier, think sharper, and feel more energized after 60. Remember, it's never too late to care for your health. And sometimes, it all starts with a single cup of coffee.